everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. We are here in Smashville. It's Nashville, Tennessee. The Preds ready to run wild on the ice tonight. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Predators are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. He's got a step. Moves it quickly over to Edvinson. Bank pass off the boards.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Here's a short pass. Scores! Dylan Larkin!
We're going to talk about the goal, but how about getting to those tight spots in and around the paint, and then the ability to finish with a quick wrister? That's a great goal.
Detroit's probably confused a lot of fans just sitting down right now as they look at the score and go, what? There's a goal already?
I mean, some of the fans aren't even getting to their seats yet, James. And I mean, there's a goal in this game, and that's how you silence a crowd. That's how you create your own energy. It's being ready to play right from puck drop.
Answered the call there.
Saros makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net, and really no trash for second shot opportunity.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. Excellent stick work on the play. Big time stop there. And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it. Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Cops won the draw here in their own zone. Taken along the wall by DeBrincat. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Here we go, they're dropping the gloves. You knew this was going to come after they hit their star player.
Well, if you're going to touch the star players, you're going to have to answer the call. They certainly don't want their top players in a fight. So here they come, the enforcer.
Wow, what a dust-up that was, and I think there's a song that summed that up. Bad blood, wouldn't you say that there, Cheryl?
Yeah, there's history between these two teams, isn't there? I mean, they're heated rivals, and you want to have the upper hand. You want to have the edge in the game, but you knew it was going to be physical. Not surprised that there's a fight already.
All right, both teams back at the face-off circle after the dust finally settles on that Donnybrook. The Red Wings win the draw. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Stamkos. Broken up with a little physicality. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Cops, quick stick off the draw, wins possession. And that pass attempt is deflected. Denied by the puck stopper.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Nashville's got the puck along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Good use of the body on the play. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Detroit's moving it into the offensive end. The Predators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Grabs it in his own end. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Grabbed along the boards by Comfort. Turns him away. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Svechkov's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Across the line along the left wall. Scooped up along the wall by Svechkov. Gets in front of it for the block. I would call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Raymond's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And that's blocked. Tees him up. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. The Red Wings have been the busier team on the ice, and the score shows thus far. Nashville's got possession here in their own end. Works it across to Forsberg. Stops him with a glove.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Red Wings lead it 1-0. O'Reilly's won the faceoff. Feeds the puck to Forsberg. Turns it over. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, what a glove save by Saros.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Quick feed to Yossi. Gaining momentum up along the side. On the rush. That's gloved by Gibson.
As we look at that hit, you can certainly see the adrenaline running through his body on that one. I mean, he elicited all of his power into that hit there, James. But I really like the timing of it. You want to make sure that you're dictating tempo and pace right from the onset of a game. That's how you do it.
Comfers won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Siders lugging the puck. Battling for it along the boards. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. And tries to make a diagonal pass to McCarron. Moves the puck. Nashville's got possession here in the neutral zone. Rocked him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Too much congestion blocks the shot. Moves it to Blankenberg. Takes a shot. And there it is. Stopped by Gibson. Passed up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Shot. And that's denied by Saros.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Feeds it to Kane. Detroit's in on the offensive attack now. Dishes it off. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Quick pass across to Stamkos. There's a firm collision. Here's a chance. Slides the puck across to Larkin. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage. And the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
Lots of time left in this period. Detroit's ahead 1-0. McCarron's won the draw, and they're on the attack.
Sanger bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Good stand-up hit. Detroit's got it in their own zone. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Detroit's come to play tonight. They have been busy on the offensive scoreboard. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Picked off in the offensive end.
The Red Wings have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Detroit's got the puck in their own end. And he sidesteps the check there. Johnson to the puck, and it's knocked away. The Predators are in transition. Quick pass to Wilson. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. Picked up along the boards by Appleton. Takes the feed up ahead. Makes a move in front. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Detroit's got the lead here in the first as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Johansson. A skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And now he angles it across to Weisblatt. Detroit's got the puck. And he takes the dish. Moves it quickly over to Yossi. Detroit's got it in the neutral zone. The Predators move it ahead. Oh, look at this chance. Goalie with the stop. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Still lots of time left in the period. The Red Wings have taken a 1-0 lead. Nashville's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Moves the puck along the half wall. Back to the point it goes. Fires it. Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post.
The Predators are trying to claw their way back into this game, and that's not how you do it. When you have an opportunity to execute, you have to find the back of the net.
And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Moves it over to McCarron. Skates to the crease. Snaps it out of the net, and it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The cannon from the point, and a great save.
Paula's got to find a way to physically and emotionally engage without his fist, James. And you know how effective and how valuable he is when he's on the ice. I mean, look at that scoring chance he just generated.
A huge offensive zone face-off here. They're going to try to maintain all that momentum that they had just moments ago.
When it all starts with the face-off, they need to get a win here, and they have to look to attack right away, James. The goaltender's fatigued. I mean, he's been standing on his head, but he can't continue to do it the whole time. They're going to find a way to put it by him.
Nashville's got a lot of time to get back into this one. Lots of scoring chances, but they're still down. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. The Red Wings work it through center. And that's broken up by Stamkos. Here's a short pass to Holla. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The Red Wings looking against the half wall. Slides it across. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Avoids the defender. Picked up along the wall by Barron. Gives them nothing in front. Here's a chance to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Appleton. Nashville's got the puck. Wilsby's taking it from his own end. Shot, and he stakes that one with the glove. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Detroit's up 1-0. The Predators will start off on the attack after winning the draw. The Red Wings are across the line and into the offensive end. Pass out front, and that's stopped.
Saros finds a way to make an incredible high-danger save there, James. I mean, he's so athletic, quick to be able to keep that out of the net.
Nashville's had plenty of good looks here so far in the first, but they still trail. O'Reilly's won it in their own end. Slides the puck ahead to Forsberg. Quick feed to Evangelista. Denies the slapper. Handles the puck. Across the line, down the left wall. The Predators gain control of the puck. Detroit's got the puck behind the net. Now over to Forsberg. Puts it on net. Oh, a clutch save!
Gibson's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Shot! Easily turned away with the glove. Saros freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Moves it to McCarron. Smith's moving it ahead. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Denies him!
Gibson's in such great position. He's able to redirect that.
Oh, up the post! Detroit's got possession of the puck. Steps inside. Here's a shot, and he makes the save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Nearing the midway mark of the period. 1-0 the score. Rasmussen's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Saros makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. The Predators still have time to get back into it here in this first period. They've had the opportunities, just can't score. Detroit's got it, and they're on the attack. Standing tall with the save. Quick pass to Weissblatt. Great defensive effort with the strip. The Red Wings gain the zone. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Detroit's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Bumped off the puck. Taken along the wall by Kopp. Here's a chance. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
Kane's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
He looks deep to Holland. Great pressure to force the turnover by Edmondson. The Predators move the puck in the defensive zone. Angles it over to Bunting. Slides it to Kane. The Red Wings take it across the blue line. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Fires it! Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Gibson. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Turned aside with the glove by Saros. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Nice job tying up his opponent. Forsberg swooping in on the attack. Wings will play it in their own end. Works it across to Appleton. Through center. Back to the blue line. Gets in front of the shot. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. The Predators take it across the line. Takes a shot. He scores! Off the defender and into the net.
Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
The Predators got to be feeling good after evening the score here in the first.
Yeah, it's always about the next shift, right? And it's about the response to a goal against, and I think they've had a valiant response here. You've seen the impact as shifts go out there, and they're able to generate some momentum with some sustained pressure, and they find a way to put it in.
He's off a one-timer! Big-time stop there! Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Larkin. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Taken by Larkin. Picks off the feed. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Nashville's got a hold of it along the wall. The Predators cross the blue line and are on the attack. Shot! Fantastic save!
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Sends a pass over. And it's turned aside by Saros. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Past the halfway mark of this period, we got a tie game. Nashville's taken possession in their own end. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed at the point. And he takes the feed. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Puck moved over to Weissblatt. Nashville's crossed the line and on the attack. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Comfer. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Comfer's got it against the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Van Riemsdyk. Here's a blast! Denies him! He got all of it! Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Detroit's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Tipped in front. Oh, perfect angle as that deflected. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. This is why coaches tell you all the time that you have to initiate contact to separate the player from puck, and it's not easy to do. It's a tough, powerful, physical game. He does it, though, and he gets rewarded with the goal at the other end.
Detroit's gone up by one after that goal here in the first.
Well, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. You got a little bit of jump to your step. You're more confident. And now you got to attack. You got to push when your opponent's down.
Oh, he got rocked and dumped right into the opposition bench pounder.
And half the bench is up, right? They want to see what the heck's going on. And on the other side, he's in the laps of his opponent. You got to collect yourself and get out of there. Saros made a grade A save there, and it just shows that he wants that puck, right? He's so aggressive, he's so assertive in his crease, and he knew where that puck was going every step of the way.
the midway mark in this period. Detroit's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. McCarron's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Well, is this one of those analogies, you mess with the bull, you get the horns?
I guess so. I mean, it's certainly sending a message, isn't it, James? I mean, really, it's about retribution and governance and what happens within the rink and trying to make sure that this gets settled here and there, and hopefully it's done.
Well, looks like the officials have got all the debris off the ice, and we're back to getting some hockey going again. The Red Wings will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, what a save in front!
Saros really showing great rebound control, and what this does is it just cleans up the front of the net.
And he takes the feed. Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away. Quick feed to Kopp. Moving into the attacking zone. Fires it on net. Stones him with the blocker. Here's a feed in front. Picked off in front. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Quick shot. Just enough to keep it out there. The Predators gain possession. Moves it to Svechkov. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Here's a chance. Comes up with the stop. Hard hit frees up the puck. Takes it right in the chest.
Wow, James. I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Here in the back half of this period, it's 2-1. Larkin's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. Uses the boards with the bank pass. And he loses control here. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Takes the feed at the back end. And he takes the pass. And he blocks a shot. Great defensive play. Evangelistas across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Weissblatt.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Great stop by Gibson. Throws one up to Van Riemsdyk. Detroit's gained the line and into the zone. Shot! Oh, it comes up with a big stop there. And that's off a stick. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves behind the net. Oh, comes up with a stop. Scooped up along the wall by Weissblatt. And some good footwork to kick it away. Nashville's looking to break out. Swing and a miss. The Red Wings gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Gets in front of it. Desperate to get it out of the zone. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the old zone. There's a hit on the play. Picked up along the boards by Shea. Quick pass to Larkin. Slides the puck to Comper. Great heads-up play with the stick by Curtis. Great read to break up the play. O'Reilly's got it through the neutral zone. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Raymond's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Too much congestion in front. Both sides digging in
shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Turns it away. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And it's taken by the defense. Save made by the keeper. Sends it to Anderson. Another pass. Across to Johansson. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. The Red Wings have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. The Predators get a hold of the puck off the draw. He's got a breakaway! Scores! Oh, wow! That's how you finish a breakaway!
Yeah, no double pumping on this one. He knew exactly what he was going to do, saw the daylight, and took it, James, for the finish. You know, it's interesting here. I'm not even sure in the video room if the coach will show the goal, but I know for sure they're going to show how they got possession of this puck. And it's the initial contact. You got to hit, it's got to be clean, it's got to be hard, and you've got to disrupt it from the player. It's exactly what happens, and they're able to maintain possession to even get an opportunity on net.
Late goings of this period. Detroit's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Cops won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Slides the pass over to DeBrincat. Shot turned aside with the glove by Saros.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Kane. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Slides it across to DeBrincat. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Puts it on net. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Red Wings have capitalized on their scoring opportunities and lead comfortably here late in the first. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Nashville's got the puck along the wall. And that one's stopped. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Here in the later stages of this period, Detroit's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Larkin's won a big draw on their own end. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that. Great opportunity there. Can't pull the trigger. Off the outside of the post and stays out.
Saros has been on point in the paint, James. Just look at that last save. Not sure how he was able to keep it out of the net, but he does. Very aggressive and athletic in his crease.
The Red Wings are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. And they win the draw here in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Marchessault. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes the pass. Tries to feed it over to Wood. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, you could see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James?
Oh,
and man,
wow.
that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Moves into the slot. And he gets in front of that.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Red Wings wanted to generate a lot of offense going into this one. They have succeeded in that game plan already here late in the first. McCarron's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Moves the puck to Wood. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one. Yossi's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
Makes the save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Getting into the later stages of this period, Detroit's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead at 4-1. Nashville's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. What a stop as he puts out the fire! Detroit's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net, and they lead here late in the first. Nashville's won the draw. Takes the shot, and a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And he rings the post. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And now it's over to DeBrincat. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Evangelista. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle, and it dies on his stick.
Feeds the puck across to O'Reilly. Oh, look at this. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Moves it quickly over to Kane. And a little body contact on that play. The Predators take it along the wall. The Red Wings have it now. Takes the feed. And now he tries to get it across to Kopp. Here's a shot from the cup. And one last save. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
Be sure to get next year's season tickets now at this year's locations and prices without paying extra for the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. This offer is available now. Don't miss your opportunity to pick up the best locations for next season. Stop by section 144 on the concourse.
DeBrincat's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. Routine save made by Gibson. Here's a short pass. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck. You can't turn pucks over unless you establish some pressure here, James. You want to make your opponent hear your feet coming, and that's exactly what he does. He separates body from puck, and then he makes the play that leads to the eventual goal.
Nashville's got one back. Now can they get themselves another?
They're going to be able to if they do one thing, and that is attack and drive the coverage back. And if you do that, you find ways to get shots through to the net.
Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Nashville's got the puck along the wall. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Lots of time left in this period. Nashville's got to find a way to get a few more goals here as they still trail by a pair. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Trying to clear. And they get it out. Quick feed to Yossi. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Here they come on the attack. They score! Well, that was put on a tee, and that one-timer was a rocket.
Well, he nailed it, didn't he, James? Perfect weight transfer, beat the goaltender clean. This entire goal starts off with a battle, and it's going to be the contact that's initiated, and he does a great job turning defense into offense. They're able to transition, go the other way, and guess what? The rest is history. It's on the scoreboard.
The Red Wings are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
Yossi's got it along the boards. Shot! And that goes off a player. Moves it to Larkin. And now he moves it to Sider. There's a shot! Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Sider's moving the puck through his own zone. Dumps the puck in. Taken along the wall by Kane. Easily turned aside by Saros. Evangelista's got the puck in his own zone. Receives the pass. The Red Wings take possession in the defensive end. Quick pass to Comfort. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And now it's grabbed by Barron. The Predators ready to go on the attack. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Moves it quickly over to Kane. Here's a shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Oh, they do it again.
Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Detroit's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. Nashville's won the faceoff deep in their own end. Puck sent over to Stamkos. Here's a short pass to Pervix. Fires it! Denied by the goaltender.
Gibson's been...
Well, they needed something, and I tell you, it was something, Cheryl.
That certainly was, and there's some pushback. They're going to need to layer it because they've got to get closer than within two if they want to find a way back in this game. Everyone is so focused on the puck carrier below the goal line that they don't notice that the most dangerous player on the ice, he is net front. He is creeping around in those quiet areas to make himself available for that one-time shot. When he gets it, he makes no mistake.
Nashville's got to find a way to get a couple more now after showing some signs of life.
The pushback is on, much more aggressive through this period than they were in the first, James. And they're going to have to continue that, but it's going to start on the face-off. They have to get a win, own possession, and start distributing the puck. When they do that, they're going to create some speed and some opportunities on net.
Oh, quick save! Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Nashville's got the puck. Tries to get the puck over to Forsberg. The Red Wings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Oh, and it completely muffs the shot. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Here's a pass to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Nice hit on the play there. Moves the puck over to Appleton. Shot! And it banks off a stick in traffic. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Passes the puck over to Wood. Quick feed to Weisblatt.
Blankenberg's stick explodes, and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back into play right away.
Big-time save and a big-time shot. Here's a chance. Trying to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room, gets a little bit fine, and just misses wide.
Picked off in the open ice.
The Predators have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Fires it on net. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides the puck to Van Riemsdyk. Sends the pass over. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Saros has to make an outstanding save on that last sequence to keep the puck out of the net. Simply outstanding to be able to get to the top of his crease to make that save.
The Red Wings lead here in this second period, and they have been the more active team offensively. Halla's won the faceoff. Moves it to Stamkos. Quick shot! Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, and he misfires on that. Slides the puck over. Oh, he gets hit again!
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
Takes the puck. Takes it to the front. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Halla. Pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. The Red Wings have it against the wall. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Seider. Huge stop on the one-timer. Moves with the puck in the corner. Grabbed along the boards by Finney.
Seider's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Slides it across to Blankenberg. Here's a chance. Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove. And now it's to Kopp. The Red Wings played along the boards. Denies him with the save. Moves it to Marchessault. Through center along the wing. They've got some momentum here. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. Oh, wow, another great stop.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James, but it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Quick pass to Rasmussen. The Red Wings slide it through center. Quick pass to Svechkov. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Well, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. And the puck's kicked free. Pass back to the point. Big save by the goaltender. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Deep inside his own end, right in front. Can he get out of pressure? Takes a shot. Turns that one away. The Red Wings have it now. Skates across the blue line. Now Nashville's got it behind the net. Feeds the puck to Wood. Works it across to Weissblatt. With possession along the wall. Turned aside by Gibson.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Red Wings continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. O'Reilly's won the draw there on the attack. Stops him cold. Nashville's going to hold him against the wall. Comes up with a monster save in front.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Nashville's gained possession along the boards. Shot! Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Comfers won it off the faceoff. They go on the attack through center. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off.
Well, you play the game differently depending on the situation, and when you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Detroit's got all sorts of content for the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3. Quick pass across to Yossi. Steps up from the point. Turns it aside. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The setters will glide into the dot. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Gibson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Red Wings win the draw. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Van Riemsdyk's gained the line and on the attack. Puck grab by O'Reilly. Levels them with the hit. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. Sends it in deep. The Predators gain control of the puck against the wall. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by O'Reilly. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Loses his balance on the play. Shakes himself free. Oh, trying to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
The Red Wings lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. A good defense leads to offense, James, as they bend, but they do not break in their own coverage, and they're able to get the quick counter-attack, speed through the neutral zone, and they're rewarded for their efforts in the offensive zone with a goal.
The Predators needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
Battle along the boards. Sherratt stick handling in his own zone. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Nashville's got the puck along the wall. The Predators will play it from the defensive zone. got the puck against the boards. Comes up with the stop.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Predators have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. And he takes a shot. Puck picked up by Johansson. Raymond's gaining momentum. The Predators gain possession along the wall. Tries to get it over to Stamkos. Shot! And that caroms off a body in the lane. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Detroit's in now. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Larkin trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Stopped by the goaltender.
Saros has been the player of the game for his team right now for me, and it's the work boots, the work helmet, you name it. He's earned it here between the pipes, James. Just look at this last sequence. I mean, desperation save after desperation save. He's doing everything he can. He's got to light the lamp under everyone in front of him because they're not doing their job right now.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Red Wings are holding on to a one-goal lead. It's 5-4. Nashville's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And a great read to turn that play aside. Puck scooped up by Perkins. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end. And listen to this place light up. The Predators gain possession. Slides it diagonally to McCarron. And that doesn't reach the net. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Picked up along the wall by Marchessault. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And now he angles it across to McCarron. Broken up at center by Appleton. Puts it on net. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Offense's own face-off and he wins the draw. Oh, he had the answer on that one.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Here's the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. The Predators have it now. Here's a shot. Too much traffic in the lane. Slides it on over to Cotton. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play.
The Predators have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Big time stop. Handles the puck on the board. Here he is in close. He scores!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Nice job tying up his opponent. Taken by Evangelista. Shot! Oh, what a denial by Gibson. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Scores! And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away Well, this is a fantastic sequence. It's a great finish, but it's even better pass here, James. Just manipulating your opponent to be able to give that beautiful feed. But you got to finish it off, and he does.
The Predators, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of one-way left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Devastating hit into the wall. I think he tried to turn him into drywall on that play. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Tries to get the puck to Finney. And now it's over to Comper. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Nashville's got the puck inside the defensive zone. O'Reilly's taking it from his own end. Here we go, one-man rush. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattled as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, bell, and he's down for the count.
Let's get the call.
Back and forth action, back and forth penalties as one from each team are heading to the box.
And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Moves it quickly over to Larkin. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. From the left wing, takes the feed. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And that's stopped. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Predators are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Stamkos won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Nashville's got a hold of the puck now. And the puck's knocked loose. Detroit's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Lets it go. Stopped by the goaltender. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. And he keeps that one out. Nashville's got a hold of it along the wall. Let's score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal. You can't overstate the importance of being physical within the game, and he knows how to do it, man. He separates body from puck here. The resulting turnover leads to a goal.
And they win that neutral zone draw. The Red Wings take possession in the defensive end. Handles the pass. Here's a shot. Lucky bounce for the goaltender as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out.
Detroit's been on the wrong side of the hockey gods tonight, James. How many have they shot off the post?
And a great save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Larkin's not happy with that last sequence. Knows he has a huge opportunity and just misses the mark and rings it off the post.
The Predators win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Stamkos has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. Detroit's got the puck. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Kane's got it along the wing. Here's a blast! Turns him away! Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Predators win the draw here in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here's a shot! Blocked in front. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Here they come on the attack down the right side. The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Rocks him on the play. Detroit's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Wood. And that's deflected off someone in front. Moves the puck. Picked off by Johansson. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Here's a chance in front. And that shot's blocked. Here they come on the attack. Fires it. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Gibson. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Here's a chance in front. Takes a shot. Just slide to the net. And now it's grabbed by Wood. Quick feed to Svechkov. Cutting to the slot. Scores! And they take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. As he comes out of the penalty box, he recognizes he can get to the puck first, James, so he doesn't go off. He corrals that puck, and he is in, and he buries it. You can see how excited he is. He's gone from the box to a goal. Pretty nice sequence of events for him.
Nashville's jumped in front by a goal here late in period number 2. And they have weathered the storm here, Cheryl, but they've got in front.
Well, it isn't over yet, but they certainly are in a good position with the lead heading into the intermission, James. Now it's about staying the course, playing confident, managing the puck, and getting it done.
And he takes the dish. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Shot! Denies him on the slapper. Nashville's got the puck along the wall. Broken up at center. Tries to feed it over to Sider. Fires it on net. Turned aside with a glove.
Perrin's last chance is going to ring off the post here, James. He is frustrated, looking up at the stands, up at the sky right now. He can't believe he didn't put it in the net. Blankenberg's not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is that tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Quick shot! Denies him with the save! The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now he tries to get it across to Larkin. Good hit to bump him off the puck. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Here's a chance. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Net knocked off. It's Mooring. We'll get a face-off. Nashville's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. O'Reilly's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Wilsby. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. Passes it to Van Riemsdyk. Nashville's got control of it now from their own end. The Predators move to the offensive zone. Tries to the crease. Oh, it just gets a piece of it. Taken along the wall by Finney. And he shuts the door on that. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Detroit's going to start with the puck in their own end. And that carries off a stick. Broken up in the neutral zone by Stamkos.
Nashville's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. Looks to pass it to Wilsby. Takes the bank feed. Moves it to Holla. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Passes out front. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. Steps across the blue line. Takes a shot. And he blocks that one. Shuts him down.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the small area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Nashville's got it in their own zone. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Wood's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one, and the puck dies on his stick.
And he was ready for that one. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Nashville's offense has been in full effect tonight as they continue to lead late in this second period. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Denied that one. Up along the wing. Shot! And he says no! Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Nashville's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, what a power save on the play. Nashville's going to play it along the blue line. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Angles it over to Sherratt. Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Into the corner now. Great poke check on the reach. Grabbed along the boards by Finney. Works it across to Kane. Gains the zone through center. Breakaway. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway.
Well, he breaks away from the back with his speed. James makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
The Predators deliver an absolute backbreaker with that goal here late in the second.
Well, it certainly adds a buffer to that one-goal lead, doesn't it? And it certainly changes the mind frame. What it can't change is the way that they're playing. They got to keep their foot on the gas here and get themselves to the intermission.
Puck grab by Evangelista. Big time stop there. Here's a chance. Big stop by the keeper.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
The Predators have been rewarded for all their scoring chances tonight as they carry the lead late in this second period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Denied by the goaltender. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. puck. Trying to get it out. Scooped up along the wall. Scores! Wow, the excellence of execution on that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one-timer, but what I like about it is that he's already said he knows exactly where that puck is coming, and he just wires it home. Well, as an analyst, James, you always look at how the play started, and this one started with a hit to separate the player from puck, and they were able to gain this possession. Listen, he's not going to get an assist on this, but he starts the entire thing.
Detroit's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence to get that goal. They'll need to continue where they left off.
Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Red Wings playing along the wing. Grabs the puck in the corner. Picked up along the wall by O'Reilly. Evangelista's got the puck along the wing. Moves the pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Johansson's got it in the defensive zone. Handles the puck. Sends it out in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Saros makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play.
Raymond's been playing with bite tonight and certainly packing a punch here with a hat trick so far in this game. I mean, he has been the option. He has been the threat on the ice. And the other team, they don't have an answer for him. They got to solve this riddle. They got to try and disrupt and negate him if they want an attempt at winning this game.
Nashville's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. Halla's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Here's a shot, and he makes the save. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere.
Over the season's account this month that FameBank can get access to team press conferences, practice, or locker room tours is absolutely free. So what are you waiting for? FameBank, your team's proud exclusive banking partner.
And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. They're underway here in the third, and this could come down to last shot wins. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
The Predators are ahead in this game in the third period, James, but the question is for how long? I mean, the transition and the counterattack happens so fast. Goaltenders are left hung out to dry. This game is all about offense.
Knocked away. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or a target on his back, James.
Quick pass across to Forsberg. Look out, here they come on the attack. With the stop. Rocked him. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Puck picked up by Edvinsson. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Sends it in front, and that's intercepted. Yossi's carrying it ahead. Drives it to the crease. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Gibson.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Nashville's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. Cops won the draw here in the offensive zone. Stop that one. Sends it over to Stamkos. The Red Wings gain possession. Takes the return feed. The Predators move the puck in the defensive zone. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Kane. The Predators gain control of the puck against the wall. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Kane. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Holla.
Nashville's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job of taking away passes.
The Red Wings carried along the wall. Puts it on net. Denies him. He got all of it. Slides it diagonally to Stamkos. Into the offensive end now. Shot! That's a textbook save by Gibson. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Headman pass. Detroit's got the puck against the half wall. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Svechkov. Now that's a great heads up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Quick pass to Weissblatt. Nashville's looking to break out. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. And he gives it over to Raymond. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Appleton. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Bunting's got it in the defensive end. Here we go, odd man rush here. Just gets enough to keep it out. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Nashville's looking to break out of their own end. Loose puck battle along the boards. Taken along the wall by Stamkos. Svechkov's moving the puck through his own zone. And now he moves it to Weissblatt. Some great thievery in the open ice. The Red Wings have it behind the cage. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too.
Larkin's puck possession has been outstanding tonight, and anytime he's had the puck on his stick, he's made things happen, and that's a sign of a great hockey player because it's also a sign of good IQ. He knows how to scan, he knows how to process, he takes what's given in terms of distribution, but also not afraid to shoot the puck. I love the layers to his game, James, the reason he's got multiple points tonight.
The Predators have been the more active squad offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Comfers won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Grabbed along the boards by Van Riemsdyk. Comes up with the stop. Puck scooped up by Comfer. The Predators have it now. Passes it over. Blocked in traffic. Loses the coverage there. Uses the force on that hit. And he takes the feed. Dished on over to Wood. Scooped up along the wall by Finney. Taken by Comfer. Picks off the pass. Nashville's playing it through the neutral zone. Detroit's on the attack. Nashville's got the puck. And now it's grabbed by Sherratt. Puck grabbed by Van Riemsdyk. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Nashville's in on the offensive attack now. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. And he was locked in on that save as play continues.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Picked up up along the wall by Wood. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Gibson.
Kane's finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't you? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
Nashville's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. And they win the face-off and set up to go in the attack. And a great save! Slides it up front. Shakes loose. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Oh, wow, what a save!
An unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding. Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of the game in a timely save. That's one right there.
The Predators get a hold of the puck in their own end. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Red Wings are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
Nashville's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
Oh, how about that for sacrifice? A short-handed breakaway. Shot scores! Talk about swag on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. Well, this shorty just shows you how quickly the game can change. You're down by a goal. You want to make sure that the deficit isn't two and kill it off, and you wind up going the other way and getting the shorty, which winds up being the equalizer.
Detroit's hard work and tenacity has paid off with the equalizer.
Yeah, James, they clawed their way back into this one, and it's been a result of hard work, good positioning, and the ability to counterattack, and that's quite a punch to get them back at even. The remainder of this period, though, both teams going toe-to-toe. This is going to be a great one.
Battle along the wall. The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Gibson. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Appleton. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Feeds it up ahead. And some textbook body contact there. Gibson's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Holla's ready to take the draw here on this power play. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And they move the puck out of harm's way. Zone from the middle. Broken up by Edmondson. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. They win the draw and go on the attack. Oh, scores! Sets a power play goal and puts them in front.
Well, that's perfect execution. You have that player advantage. You got to use it. They did it. Now they're ahead. Anytime a goal is a result of a battle, you know that the coach loves it, and it's going to show up in the video room the next day because it is all initiated by will and the willingness to sacrifice your body, right? To be able to provide the intangible on the play, and then you're able to execute with the skill and be opportunistic once you gain possession. I just love it.
Nashville's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack, and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Tries to feed it over to Bunting. Nashville's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Wilson. That's a solid check on the play. Let's move to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Nashville's got it in the offensive zone. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Quick shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Quick feed to Kopp. Looks to get the puck over to Wilsby. Dumps it in. Detroit's got the puck behind the net. Pass across to Van Riemsdyk. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Sherratt. And he loses control of the puck. Here's a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Saros has it and freezes the play. Nashville's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the drop. And there's another stop. Angles it over to Wood. Tosses it on to Svechkov. Takes it over. Detroit's got it along the wall. Just a great defensive read there.
Nashville's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
And he takes the pass. Picked up along the boards by Svechkov. Detroit's got the puck. Johansson's got the puck in his own zone. From center, they get into the attacking area.
Larkin's a true sniper, James, and he's already got two in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
Wood stick handling in his own zone. Takes the puck at the point. Sends it out front. Picked off in front. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Fires it. Off target. Taken along the wall by Haula. Forsberg's got the puck. Raymond's taking it from his own end. Moves it to Johansson. Grabbed along the boards by Forsberg. And now he angles it across to Stamkos. Takes a shot. Gets in front of it. Here's a shot. Oh, wow. Stops again.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Quick pass to Comfer. Shot! Snagged with the glove by Saros.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Comfer.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the attack, but clearly the game's changing.
Comfer sliding the puck behind the net. Oh, he stopped that rocket. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Nashville's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Takes the feed from the left side. The Predators pick up steam and are on the attack. That's not going to fool them.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner, and he does an excellent job here.
Sends it in on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Appleton. Big stop. Puck picked up by Evangelista. Nashville's got it in their own zone. Feeds it over to Evangelista. Pass to O'Reilly. The Predators looking against the half wall. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Takes the pass. Picking up some steam at center ice. The Predators have it from their own end.
Nashville's top line is going to come on the ice, and there's no coaching decision to be made here. I mean, they've been so effective, they contributed, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. And they win the draw here in their own end.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Dishes it off. Into the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Forsberg's lugging the puck. The Predators work it through center. Puck dumped in. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Kopp. And now he tries to get it across to Finney. And that's broken up by Hulla. Cuts to the paint. Fires it on net. They tie it up. They tie it up with the goal.
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. We see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot. Goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Detroit's playing to win here now. They have tied it up here in the third.
You said it, James. They're not sitting back. They're attacking, and this is urgency that often presents itself late in the game. You wonder why you didn't start that way, but you can certainly finish it.
Moves the puck to the attacking area. Too many bodies in the way. The Predators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Bunting. Quick shot. Comes up with the stop. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Red Wings win the draw on their own end. Takes the feed. And that's deflected. Scoops up the puck now. Slides it back to the blue line. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Nashville's got it from behind the net. Quick feed to Yossi. Nashville's moving it along the wing. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Glove save made by Saros. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Larkin's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. And he comes up with a stop there. Dumps it into the ozone. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Sends the cross-ice pass. Great stick work with the steal. And makes the save. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Moves it to Johansson. Looks to set up at the point now. Shuts him down. The Predators will play it in their own end. The Red Wings have it now. Receives the pass.
Ben Ream's got to find his game, James. He hasn't been dangerous with the puck at all tonight. We really haven't seen him. He's been so quiet. But this game is still close, and he can still be the difference maker.
The Predators take the puck through the neutral zone. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone face-off. Larkin's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Slides it across, and that's blocked in traffic. The Predators gain control of the puck against the wall. Nice zone entry from the middle. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. The Predators grab possession of the puck. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Here's a chance, and he turned that one aside. Quick pass to Van Riemsdyk. Nashville's grabbed a hold of the puck, and it's turned aside by Saros. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Barron's in a lot of pain here, James, as he's trying to make his way back to the bench. He was injured somewhere in the shift, showing his passion to try and stay committed to the play, but he's got to get off.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Rasmussen's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And that's a great heads-up play by Stamkos. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Hervix is known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Right up the gut into the attacking zone. The Predators get a hold of the puck in their own end. He got all of that hit on the play. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. The Predators take possession in the defensive end. Nashville's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Way too much congestion blocks that. Detroit's moving it up the ice. Oh, great move to shake off the check. Saros hangs on to the puck to stop the play.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
A critical draw here. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Here's a centering pass, and it's blocked. Inside the offensive zone. Good hit on the play. Big time stop there. Gibson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Red Wings take possession off the face-off. Here they come up along the wing. Puck scooped up by Larkin. Makes the save again!
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Takes possession. Picked up along the wall by Yossi. Makes his presence known on the ice. They put the puck into the offensive end. Slides it up to Raymond. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. From the wing, it's moved to center. The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Yossi. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Stoppage in play, offside the call. center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Cops won the draw inside the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Finney. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Takes a shot. Grabs it with the glove. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Nashville's got it, and they're on the attack. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Taken along the wall by Finney. Takes the feed. Forsberg's gaining momentum. Shot! And that's stopped by Gibson. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Quick feed to Kopp. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Nashville's looking to break out of their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Shot! Great reflexes as he comes up with the pad save. Throws it in. Kane's working it around in the corner. Solid check to slow him down. Gets the puck in deep. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Looks to make a play over to Appleton. Nashville's gained possession. And that's turned aside. Gibson's going to hang on for a whistle. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Detroit's won the defensive zone draw. Moves it on over to Raymond. Slides the puck across to Larkin. Puts it on net. Blocked in traffic. Nashville's got a hold of the puck. They go on the attack through center. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a shot. Just wide. Taken by Johansson. Moves it to Larkin. The Red Wings are on the attack. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. The Predators take it along the wall. Shot! What a stop! And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Works it across to Rasmussen. There's a shot! And he's got the answer for that one. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Scrum along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Comfort. Takes that pass back at the corner. And that's blocked from someone in front. And now it's grabbed by Wilsby. Gives him the body for the block. Home stretch, 58 seconds. 55 seconds to go. Turned aside with a glove by Saros. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. A critical draw here. Nashville's taken possession in their own end. And they send it right back to him. And now it's over to Marchessault. Detroit's got the puck. Sends the pass over. Here's a chance. Fires it. Denies him in front. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. The Red Wings win the draw. And that goes off a body. The Predators gain possession along the wall. Nashville's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Forces the turnover. That goes off the inside of the iron, and we play on.
I like the habits and the shot selection right there, James, but it goes off of the plate, doesn't go in the 4-by-6, and now they're chasing the game.
Back to the point, he set it up. Puts 60 minutes of regulation hockey, and we still don't have a decisive winner, so we're going to get a little bonus time. It's overtime. Buckle up. Get ready, because OT is next.
Fans, a portion of tonight's proceeds will fund a children's playroom at City Hospital, providing a safe, fun environment for kids visiting long-term care.
The moment of truth has arrived. Overtime is set to go. All the drama, all the adventure, all the action. It's overtime. Great glove save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. O'Reilly's won the face-off. Directs it on over to Forsberg. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. To the low slot. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Oh, what a save on the clapper. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. O'Reilly's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. And a great save! Detroit's looking to break out. Feeds it on over to Raymond. We got a whistle offside to call.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. The Predators win the draw. Loose puck battle along the boards. Quick pass across to Larkin. With possession along the wall. Quick pass to O'Reilly. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Offside the call. Will get a reset. Detroit's won the draw in the neutral zone. From the point, they take control of it. Passes it in front. What a moment. What a night.
My favorite coaches were the ones that would go back to how the play started, and he's going to get an assist on this play. Sometimes it gets missed, but it is not lost because he physically engages huge contact to separate player from puck to even get possession to be able to go the other way.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from Rinkside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cebulski. I got to get to bed. See ya.